He has spoken. It was an honor to voice Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima was voiced by Hideo Kojima.
Wow, what an honor.
Will you continue with this role in the future? No.
Oh.
Genius, lad. I left a Google review of the store I'm a janitor at saying it's very clean. If I'm ever in a position where I work for businesses that benefit from my services, I'm absolutely doing this. Cyclist mad lad. Guy spends 36 days cycling from Poo Poo Point to Pee Pee Creek. Yeah, this title doesn't even give the grand scale as to how big of a deal this is. That is from Seattle to Ohio, which is the equivalent of riding from the coast of Australia into the middle of it. I was gonna say it's like riding interstate, but compared to other countries with how many states you all have, that doesn't seem like much of an achievement. Congratulations, sir, for exploring the natural bowel movements of America. Absolute unit, boss lad. World's toughest bear, nicknamed the Boss, fitting title, survived getting hit by a train and fathers 70% of cubs in the area. Bear's life flashed before his eyes and, well, just wants to do the best he can to be remembered. Just a quick PSA in case anyone tries it. Gentlemen, you don't need to get hit by a train to get laid, okay? This isn't what it's trying to... This isn't the message, I think. I mean, he did basically become the bear version of Genghis Khan, so... Like, how fast does the train have to be going? Why, suddenly, you don't remember me. I'm so real. Look, I sent a photo that absolutely isn't a selfie, so you can trust me. This is a real human being. That's what real humans do in messages. We send professional headshots. Oh, turns out the recipient here is Kermit the Frog. Unfortunately, the laws of the universe do bound me to attempt the voice. I'm sorry, that's just how it is, folks. I know it's cringe, but there is a particular character in this image, and I have to attempt it, even if it turns out shit.
You got 6 minutes to get this scam bot out of my messages before I start spouting buzzwords that will get us both on the FBI watch list.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. Have a nice day.
He got that dog in him. This kid is 11 and in my organic chemistry class. He said if we have questions to just email him. God damn. Do you see that? Zoom in. There's a smirk. He's not just trying to be helpful. He's laying down the alpha law. Bro isn't just giving an olive branch. He knows you are all below him. And he knows that he's gonna have to help pull you all up. Ever wondered why his school backpack has nothing in it? It's because he's leaving space for when he has to carry you. What a mad lad. Nearly half of all aircraft noise complaints in Australia last year were filed by a single person who complained 20,716 times. Let's calculate this. So 20,716 divided by 365 days of the year, that is 56.75 times a day, every day, for a year. My son, 7, has discovered D's nuts jokes, and it's all he says now. Everything is D's nuts. He simply can't stop. I asked him where he heard that joke. He made me promise that if he told me, he wouldn't get in trouble. I agreed, so he leans in and whispers, D's nuts. I'm sorry, Dylan, what has this got to do with your son being adopted? No, you misheard me. He's being adopted. We are getting rid of him. Woman gets stood up on a date, finds out the restaurant tricked her into eating dinner alone. I mean, this is obviously something that you should be able to get charged for, because that's a scam. You've been scammed. She found out that there are restaurants now posing as people on dating apps just so you go to their business. And once you get stood up, they know that probably 9 times out of 10 that you're going to buy something from them. Now look, the economy's hit a lot of businesses hard, but I don't think that excuses someone's attempt at psychological warfare. Discord gone mad. Discord app, I'm experiencing a strange bug. I asked my friends if they want to call, and then their profile goes offline. Discord, hello? Discord, hello? Oh, probably have the bug with you as well. Oh, Dick, this app is terrible.
Hey, what'd you say?
Discord, you're there. Hello. Hey, oh, no, you're gone again. You are warned, Dies Nye. Copyright law is great. Disney bans grieving father from having Spider-Man on son's grave. Oh, yeah, God forbid you let a father do something that's basically free advertising.
I'm getting Spider-Man tattooed on my cock and balls, and there's nothing Disney can do about it.
Hey, if you tat Spider-Man's hand in the right angle, he could be shooting webs. You don't understand. This is a foolproof Transylvanian flirting technique. Most insane flirting messages I've gotten yet, but I respect his grind.
Meat. Marinated meat. Cozy, cool, quiet town vibes.
I am madly in love with you. Please become my wife. I can provide fresh pork and wine for you. Come to Transylvania. Ignore that laugh. But like, if you do come, please like tell me how long it'll be. I'll be counting for no reason. I like to do that sometimes.
Is this the Count from Sesame?
No.
He might have a point. Hey, just so you know, I'm not gay or anything.
This is Grindr, my guy.
I guess people who are lactose intolerant can't walk down the freaking dairy aisle. I'm just looking. I'm just enjoying the sights. Window shopping. Curiously checking out the competition, so to speak. Getting intrigued by all your interests. Things we can relate to. Maybe go to a movie. Maybe make out. But I'm not gonna like squeeze your butt or anything. That's weird, man. Anyway, send pics. This mad lad boyfriend. Get first girlfriend at 24. She's 21. She still lives with her parents. She invites me to lunch with her parents and then back to their place to hang out. The family wants to know you, Anon. Father mean mugs me the entire time. Mother is genuinely interested in what I do for a living. Get back to their place. Father invites me to sit down across the living room table from him. As he's sitting down, he pulls out a gun and sets it down facing me. Tism activates. I think he's inviting me to do the same. Place my gun on coffee table too. So anyway, that's how I ended up accidentally in a duel with her father, and my girlfriend didn't have daddy issues, but, you know, when he's suddenly absent, because he's 6 foot underground, yeah, my new tattoo says, I don't know, I can't speak Japanese. I don't... Sorry, I'm just envisioning this person going to Japan, goes to in any situation where someone is speaking Japanese to him, and he immediately takes off his shirt and just flexes his back. Hajime mashite? Yeah, hajime bakte.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but I don't know any other convenient way to communicate this to you except to show you my muscles.
The IRS will hate this one simple trick. The plan. Move to Alabama, where frozen IVF embryos are considered children. Freeze hundreds of IVF embryos. Claim them as dependent children on taxes every year forever. I mean, hey, they put the system in place. You're simply abiding by the laws. I'm all for this. You want to consider them children? Then they're considered children. This is the real reason pro-forced birth exists. The entire campaign was just to create a tax loophole. Japan as a nation is full of mad lads. Japan has been promoting trash collecting as a competitive sport and will host the first ever World Championships in Tokyo in November 2023. Why have I never heard of this? This is in the past now. What? I wonder how they measure this, because if you did by weight, it would disincentivize people to grab like the lighter things like plastics and such, which usually make up most of the trash anyway. Mad landlord? Imagine this. I lived with my boyfriend for almost 3 years, splitting the rent for the apartment, $500 each per month. Yesterday, I found out it's his apartment. Ooh, yeah. Get in the comments for this one, folks. I want to see the flame war start. If someone owns a house and they invite you to move in, should you have to pay rent? Especially if you are in a relationship with them. Meanwhile, in Bonfons, a village in France goes nuts with lines to disorient drivers and prevent speeding. You know, that's actually kind of genius. Now, I'm sure some areas you want traffic to flow fast and efficiently, but areas like this, you don't need that. Why bother encouraging care and consideration among your public? I see they've taken a note out of the book of Australia's car safety ads in the mid-2000s and are instilling absolute fear instead. John Carpenter, the millionaire mad lad. In 1999, John Carpenter, the first winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, used no lifelines until the last question, where he called his dad. Then he told him he didn't actually need help with the question, he just wanted to let him know that he was about to become a millionaire. Far out. Save some freaking self-confidence and self-esteem for the rest of us, mate. No one in the audience was hurt. Okay, so something violent happened here. Florida man who? Bill Gates, the ultimate mad lad. Bill Gates once released a jar full of mosquitoes into the audience during a TED Talk on malaria, stating there's no reason only poor people should have the experience. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's a great, I guess, performance piece, but you know, I'm running the hell out of that building if I see that up next in the TED Talk marathon is Bill Gates discussing Ebola. This man is beyond. I knew my girlfriend was going to dump me, so I set up a profile called Add Profile on her Netflix account, and 3 years later, I'm still watching. To be fair, my man, at this point, I think she doesn't care. A Nigerian official pretended to faint after he was asked about missing funds. Like, bro, this isn't the 1700s of government. People don't just assume you're ill now. We have ways to prove it. Though I guess you could say this guy didn't have the faintest idea about that. Oh. Old school mad lad. All right, folks, get in the comments for me. What do we reckon? Is that Photoshopped? That black text is way too clean for the rest of this photo. I'm not denying history here. I'm just saying that just maybe this particular photo is BS. I mean, nah, what are you all talking about? Nah, this guy's totally fine to use this drink fountain. Look at his face. Look at the white pixels all over his skin there. He's clearly white. Absolute mad lad. Oh, Jesus, what is that posture? Okay, all right. Maybe I should read the title first. Drastically out of shape guy finds a loophole to enter Mr. Universe competition, ends up winning the most unique physique title. So this dude not only managed to qualify for it, but he won something? I retract my criticism on how ridiculous they're posing. Well done. You're a winner. He can legitimately say he won a Mr. Universe and no one can refute it. If he ain't a mad lad, I don't know anymore. Just got accepted into Oxford University! Wait. Congratulations. Your place at University of Oxford for medicine has been confirmed. Hi, University of Oxford here, acronymically pronounced as Yes! See you in October. Who said I was gonna accept? Just gonna click this right here. God, I hope they weren't just joking because I swear some universities take this really personally. Who let the pigs in? Pub warned after DJ played Peppa Pig theme tune when police officers walked in. Oh, please. What exactly is there here that's against the law? It's not even inciting anything. If anything, it's de-escalating a situation by adding some humor for everyone. The licensee of blank in a town where its name seems to have been the first guess someone made who wasn't really invested in the place anyway.
Land? I dunno.
Has been handed a warning by Conwy Council following the incident in October. The next time police were called, Peppa Pig theme song was still played. However, other kids' show theme songs were also played afterwards so they could hide it and say, hey, we're just playing kids' songs. An educational mad lad that hurts, yet also helps educationally. Back in uni, a girl mocked my presentation one time, so I searched for her group and asked the topic they were presenting on. I spent 4 days researching on it and asked her so many questions like it was common knowledge that she cried. Stay blessed, precious one. And this is why you must respect anyone who has to do a cringy presentation in front of you at school. They know it sucks. They hate it too. Don't have to make it worse for them, otherwise they will make
Everything worse for you.
those poor couples. I wrote, will you marry me in the sand? Hopefully it screws up a couple's holiday. Joke's on you. There's a guy out there who was planning to propose in a really lame way, like with a milkshake or something, and then this popped up and bam, done. Saved him from getting dumped. Rational mad lad. Had a buddy in college get dumped and decided to drink non-stop for 4 days, but it was completely forced like he saw it in the movies. He just drank randomly for 4 days and then decided it was probably long enough and then resumed life normally. This guy sounds like he's battling both the depression of being broken up with and also ADHD. Like he just got too bored groveling in self-pity that he just moved on. He got distracted by better things to do with his life. Take that, therapy! It's not avoiding your trauma and insecurities if you keep forgetting about them. A man paid $200.57 for one night at a famous New York City hotel, then lived there rent-free for years. Now he could go to jail. No, wait, hang on. This is a terrible lack of context. How do you not get kicked out after refusing to leave when only paying for one night? Oh my goodness. Okay, I looked up this story. This is crazy. So apparently New York City has this sort of code that grants tenants who live in individual rooms within buildings built prior to 1969 the right to request a 6-month lease. He did this after staying the night. The hotel said no and kicked him out. He took them to the small housing court or something, and because the representative of the hotel didn't show up to that court hearing, he got given a key to the hotel room and just never paid rent because they never established a lease of any kind. But get this, he then starts saying he's the owner of the hotel and starts trying to charge other tenants rent. And the only reason the police were able to come in and arrest him was because he kept fraudulently trying to represent himself as the owner of the hotel and trying to get access to the hotel's bank accounts. Like if he just stopped at the free key, he'd have a free place to live in New York City till this day. I mean, talk about running back into the lion's den to grab your hat. I knew a single guy in college that wore a fake wedding ring because it helped him get attention from women. He slept with dozens of women that thought he was cheating on his wife with them. When he told them he was single afterwards, they were all outraged. Look, I'm not surprised at all. A wedding ring is like the premium staple of saying, I am a desirable man, other women have vetted me and said, yep, he'll do. But regardless, it is still hilarious that the single women are upset that the man actually isn't an unfaithful cheater. Top level mad lad. Sydney families turned down $50 million from developers who built suburb around their home. Oh man, and we wonder why these suburban areas get so hot. Can you just plant some goddamn trees along the roads at least? Also, that lawn, man. At what point is it even a lawn anymore and isn't just a land? Like, you're just gonna mow the land, I'll be back in 12 hours. Man has his priorities straight. Hiker lost for 24 hours, ignored calls from rescuers because of unknown number.
Please, just text me.
I don't blame him. Scammers will try and call you at any opportunity they can. I can just imagine this guy just in the cold rain, shivering, got no shelter, his phone finally rings and it's just, oh, I don't want to answer that, could be dangerous. Shout out to the professor for still giving a D. Teaching my first English course this semester has been rewarding, but I don't know what to do with this student.
What exactly does Tom want with Jerry? In the Looney Tunes cinematic universe, many of the cartoon nemesis have a very clear goal. Wild E. Coyote wants to eat the Roadrunner. Pepe Le Pew wants to impregnate Penelope, the question mark, Jesus Christ. Elmer Fudd wants to shoot bugs, and who doesn't?
No.
But it is unclear what, if anything, Tom wants to do with Jerry.
Is it?
Submitted for the approval of English 101.
Not the Midnight Society.
I propose that Tom actually has no interest in doing anything with Jerry, but instead fulfilling his class role as house cat.
Jesus Christ, this person's about to go on a huge deep dive about something to do with capitalism or something. Oh, wow.
This was supposed to be about Tom from The Great Gatsby, the book we are reading.
Yes, I do love that despite all of this, they still actually marked it, as if they actually went out of their way to still treat this as a serious submission. Calling me shocked when just trying to fluff your way through, but being confident about it doesn't actually always get results. This man is a menace. My wife left me home alone with the kids to go out drinking with her friends. A lesser man might whine and complain, but instead, I'm just playing Chumbawamba's 1997 hit Tub Thumping over and over and over on the jukebox at their bar using the Touch Tunes app. Yeah, about to get another round. You drinking a whiskey drink or a vodka drink?
Margarita.
Awesome. The bath sucked. The kids kept thumping the tub.
Sorry, honey.
I got them down, but they got up again.
Wait, what the Are you doing this? Hi, James. Could you please remove the guy watering plants in the background?
Yeah, sure, no problems. There you go. Look what you've done. You've taken his job away, now the plants aren't watered, and it's all destroyed, all because of you.
See what your vanity has done.
Mad lads rescue what they thought is a dog from drowning turns out to be a wolf. Two young construction workers in Estonia rescued what they believed was a dog who was stuck in a frozen lake, carried it to their car, and drove him to an animal shelter without having any idea it was a wolf. Ah, come on. He still looks happy. Just look at him. In my Zoom lecture, the professor asked if anyone had any questions, and one kid used the raise hand feature. Professor calls on him and he has the nerve to say, "No, sorry, I was just stretching." God freaking damn it.